people. Okay, here we go home. Call it a night. One didn't leave. Hello.
Random day. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Wanted to make this short video and post. And I pray everybody in good health, doing well. If you're on the road traveling, be safe. In the air, be safe. I just wanted to share a little thought, get some advice. Okay, I'm a grandmother. You know, I'm a mother of 4 that's living, grandmother of 16, 15 living, and I'm blessed to be alive, to be around, but also I'm blessed that I chose a few men to be godparents to my kids. If anything had happened to me and my husband, or whatever came first. So, teaching and raising my kids, and with the help of their great aunt, Sharon, was a lot. And without her help, I wouldn't have got this far with them. And so, you know, as being a parent, you raise your kids the best way you can. And hope they take the wisdom and, you know, move forward. We are not set for when they hit 18 and whenever they become grown to do whatever they do with their life. So when they have kids, we think that they would pass on some wisdom and some smarts, you know, down the line. Teach them to do right, be better than them, you know, us. So that's like in terms of teaching them to respect one another and others, being polite, you know, working hard at what you do and what you can be. Also, taking care of self. That's healthy wise, hygiene wise, you know, just taking care of you inside and out. Okay, if that parent is not up on their job, you leave that, hopefully that the next person will help the best way they can. We all going through things, and we can't take it out on all the kids or others. And like I said, we all going through some things. So what we say, it hurts and it cuts like a knife when we say something to a child. So it's not my child. It's not cutting it because I shouldn't have said that to that child because now I can't sleep. But then if you're that person, then you can go to sleep and you say what you say, then okay. Regardless if that child is still a child and say what they say, you still have to be the better person, the adult, and talk to them. See where it's going. Yes, some kids might be going through some things in their life, and they don't tell everybody or try to express it to them. What I'm saying is, you have other people in their lives to help them get through it the best way they can. We can give them support, we can suggest some things and everything, but we still have to be that better person. I done learned, and I'm still learning. My grandkids are not the easiest to get along with, and I done worked around many of kids that were hard and worst, you know, but they grew up, they became something. Some of them make it to become some has passed away before their time. But in other words, what I'm trying to say is, and I'm not good on speeches or giving any, We have to help our young folks and try to drive them in the right direction the best way we can, even if they're not our kids. Yes, I got a lot going on, and juggling, trying to spend time with grandkids is a lot, especially when my thing is I don't have much to give, and I try to give what I can to all, and I don't want nothing to happen to my grandkids because I'll die for mine. I'll die for yours too if I know there and we're close. Oh, if I see it, I'm gonna say something. Now, if you that parent that don't want me to say nothing or see it and keep moving and get out your business, then oh well. But if your kid and I talk and we have that understanding and we respect each other, I'm gonna save a child. Now, whatever you got going on that you don't want me to be a part of, then I'm sorry. So, with that being said, I'm not to go around and cuss your kids out or beat them down or anything, unless you one of the godparents and you've been there for them from birth or whatever. Try to be there for them from birth and whatever. They're yours too. They do wrong, you put them in their place. But you have to redirect that. If they say something, you have to redirect it and get them to understand that it was wrong. It's going to be hard, but hey. Again, I'm only on here because being a grandmother and a parent is not easy. And people write books about this stuff and more. Now, with my family, like I tell my kids, they grown. They got their own life. They're doing their own thing. And I guess it's time for me to move on and push off. That's the same with my friends and my family. Because I could do so much for people. I could be there and support. And I can listen. But when it's something going on, some people listen. Some people don't care to listen. Some people there, they support. But I'm going to have to get my health together and my life together and just move on. Like my daughter said, I need to go and find my happiness. But I don't want to leave without knowing that my grandkids are going to be okay. I will say I worry about my kids too. I do. Because some kids are leaving here and leaving their kids without parents. We got people out here harming other people, not worried about if they're going to take them out and leave their kids without a parent. And they don't care. And so I'm a fault the person that brought them into the world and didn't teach them. Anger shouldn't be that. Anger shouldn't be ready to take somebody's life for no reason and leave the kid here without a parent. It is what it is. Especially if you're bickering over something that's an issue you can cut out. Men, women, whatever, you know. You can cut it out. You can go on about your life and meet somebody else new, or just be single and worry about your kids. I tell everybody, you brought the kids into the world, they come first. You and your kids. For you to continue, if you that person, to have all these kids, and if they're not by one man, they're by many other. If they're not by one woman, they're by many other. And you're out here running the street doing what you do. And are you taking care of your kids, or are you taking care of you? They didn't ask to be here, but they're here. Then when the system steps in, you want everybody to come run and cry, wow, help. I tell my kids, if I intervene and I take my grandkids, y'all won't see them until you get yourself together. And I don't care if that take 10 years or whatever. they'll be mine. If I gotta cut my life down to take care of someone else's kid, then you can't see them, because basically I do not want the drama. I don't want the problem. I already got somebody I gotta take care of besides me. So, I don't know. I feel that we yell more, and some people do more than yell. They whoop ass. Excuse me, my French, whatever. Some people do more than whoop butt. They beat. Some do more than beat. They kill. The kids did not ask to be here. They did not ask to be here. So, with that being said, why open your legs? Why pull down your pants and have all these kids if you're not going to think about them first? If it's to hold on to that other person or to trick them into having, you held down, it's not worth it. You're not thinking about that child you bringing into the world. Then you run around here with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 kids. Well, I'm not perfect, and I tell my kids that all the time. And if I did something or said something to upset them or make them hate me or whatever, they need to let me know, because, man, I tell you, raising kids and being married and all the trouble that I've been through, I didn't like it. If I could go back and do some stuff, let me tell you, it would start back probably when I was 7. I would have to undo a lot, because my life is not pretty. I'm going to come back on here sometime this week and do another video. And I'm going to talk. It's going to be about me. Might be about somebody else. But hey, more like it's going to be about me. And to end that note, for some people that don't know me, I am Teresa Mason, and I'm in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And my mother name was Mamie Lee Ingle Vaughn. She's an Ingle. My mother was the youngest of 18. My father was the oldest of 15. And his name was Willie C. Williams, Pastor Willie C. Williams. And both of my parents are from Alabama. My mother has 7. My father has about 20. So I have a big family. I have 3 siblings that's living and 3 siblings that are deceased on my mother's side. I want to make sure I have all my siblings except 2 on my father's side that's living. So, and some of them I haven't met yet. With that being said, again, my name is Teresa, and this is my story. And some people might not want to hear it, but I'm going to share it. Because other people out there like me got problems like me, or have, or had. And we can learn from each other. So, I don't know which way I'm going. I'm going for a walk. I'm downtown. When I come back on, I am going to start when I was probably little. Then I might not go that far. I might start from the day I graduated high school and how my life started from there. But we're going to talk about life. We're going to talk about sex. We're going to talk about drugs. We're going to talk about abusive relationships between families and loved ones and friends. And we're going to talk about people going to jail, prison, people dying over nonsense, people dying because of stupid shit. You know, we're going to just talk. We're going to talk about vacations. We're going to talk about men, women, or whatever you prefer. Kids. Community service, which I like doing. I like to help and support other people in their, careers. My career is not going as fast as well as I wanted because I had to take time out and care for my parents. I brought them both home on hospice. My dad passed in 2017 and my mom passed in 2021. One of my brother, he's on hospice now. And I have a brother in Texas, my bad, he moved, who's fighting cancer. So, it's going to be a lot. So, please stay tuned. My life. I ain't going to tell you the complete story, but I'm going to tell you some. I ain't going to mention too many names. They might change some names to some fictional, non-fictional, some characters or something. One man might be called Superman, hey. But anyway, y'all have a good night. Today is June 27th in 2023. My first video. I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a blessed evening.